So this time I have one brought over to me. It was a little Ford Ranger pickup. Had some work done to it. The guy worked on it himself. And 2004. And this is going to be more of a tool review than it is actually a diagnosis. Everything was all locked up there at the house, so didn't feel like going crazy there. Turning on the compressor, starting up the air lines, everything else. So what I needed was just a quick way to go out there and do a smoke test on this thing for the lean codes that we had. And this was sent to me by Autool, the SDT-202, and I have to say, I'm impressed. So, powered up by the battery. Compressor comes on from the moment that you put it on. There's good things. There's things that have to be adjusted very slightly. This thing puts out about 7 psi, way more than what we would want for evap testing, but in this case here, though, I was looking for more of an intake leak. So once you turn it on, or once you actually clip the battery cables on, the compressor inside immediately starts running. Flip the switch, and you now have smoke. So nice when you're out there as a mobile guy out on the run. I wanted to give this thing a try. I know a couple other guys have done it before. Without me even going crazy here and capping this whole thing off, I'm just going to cap it with my hand. But everything I needed to see, I was able to see right here using this. So if I come underneath here, that gasket on the EGR leaking away. Notice it's not coming from the diaphragm. There's a little bit coming from the diaphragm, if that focuses. But right there, that gasket there is no good. You look down there, O-ring there, no good. And back there, which I'll go around the back there to show you, is where the PCV would come in, right there. Also no good. So a couple little things here that have to get sealed up. Nothing big. The guy made a little bit of a mistake. This is, I obviously, looking here too, you see a little bit of smoke. That's because I have not blocked off the breather tube that comes up there and goes up to this. But anyhow, this was more about the smoke machine than anything else, though. I mean, I'm impressed. This thing has a nice little output, and yeah, I like it. Price was right too. It's a heck of a lot less than some of the other ones I've seen out there. So, if you're looking for something out there on the go, remember the compressor stays on afterwards, so it's still, although it's not putting out, let's see, wait for that smoke to stop. At some point here, it's just still clearing out the chamber on the inside. But at some point there, though, that smoke will stop and it'll just be air. So, as it withers away, still a little something, still a little something, and then we're just down to air, pretty much. Alright, but I just figured I'd show it to you guys. So the Autool SDT-202, I'll see if I can get a link for you guys to put in there. But I like it. As far as evap pressure testing, though, I'll do something a little bit different here, though. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably make a very small regulator that I'll attach onto here. The original line that they put on here is kind of soft. It's kind of squishy, so it bends and it can actually crimp it, as you can hear. So they have another line that came with it in the box. But it feels about the same quality, so I might even upgrade that to some EPDM hose, just that way it doesn't happen. But yeah, and then I'll see what I could do about a very small regulator on there. I actually think I have one from an old fish tank, and I think I can adapt that. But that'll be a good little test to see if I can bring it down there where it's usable for evap. And again, it's not something that, make sure you have a good battery, or even you could just have this thing hooked up to a jumper pack on the side. But nice little tool. I like it.